Just doing a quick video here, just to update on a couple of issues. One being the Rogers outage, and a lot of people are really pissed off about what happened on July 8th, the outage that occurred in Canada, affecting half the country. First of all, they said they were going to credit our account automatically for 5 days, and for a lot of people, the outage occurred for 2 to 3 days, and some people still had spotty service after that. But that's not really the reason why I am making this video. I wanted to share with you this email that was sent to me regarding the outage from Rogers. Now, this says that they are committed to improving and enhancing their system. So this outage happened. They're going to credit us 5 days service, which amounts to possibly $15 per person per account. So it's not a huge amount. But we are talking about I would say, maybe a third of cell phone users, internet users, cable TV users. So maybe there are people who have multiple accounts, so it could be 30 million accounts. So 30 million multiplied by $15 is pretty significant amount of money. And on top of that, they're going to be investing $10 billion over the next 3 years to enhance their service. Where's all this money coming from? I know Rogers they have plenty of money, but $10 billion over the next 3 years. But the reason that I wanted to make this video was because of this statement here. This includes more oversight, more testing, and greater use of artificial intelligence to ensure we're able to deliver the reliable service you deserve. Artificial intelligence. This is the whole reason for the outage in the first place. To justify the investment of $10 billion to use artificial intelligence. So this is the second issue I wanted to bring to your attention. This is a shooting that happened in Langley, BC the other day. It is a coded event. There are several obvious codes. But the reason I wanted to bring this to your attention was because they're using the emergency alert system to warn people of these events. This flies right in the hands of pre-crime, because they're trying to warn people about these sorts of things either as close to the event happening or before the event happening. And the main concern this woman has, and again, vertical frame, the main concern this woman has that they interviewed is that they alerted people after the fact. Well, how can they alert people before the event happens? The only way they can do that is pre-crime.
At I think 6:18 this morning, that woke me up out of bed, called the RCMP to find out what was going on.
Timing perplexing because, according to police, the shooting incidents were at midnight, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., and the final shootout with the suspect at around 5:45. That was before the first alert went out. Police saying initially each incident was treated separately.
The alert was done at the appropriate time as the information became known to us, and a proper risk assessment was done. That at that time was the best time that we're able to issue the alert and tie these things together.
Even more perplexing, many people received another alert around 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:33? I mean, come on.
And the threat had passed. That was long after the first police press conference.
The police were dealing with a very fluid and dynamic situation. They have learned lessons from what happened in Nova Scotia and in Vanderhoof. This is only the second time in the province that an active shooter alert has been used.
Now, if you're not aware, there was a shooting, I think it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020 during the lockdown. And there was a shooting that made the news. It was a pretty big deal in Nova Scotia. This guy posing as I think he was posing as a cop or a Mountie or something. And he went around shooting people. I mean, it was a tragedy. But that's what they're referring to.
First time it was used was in Vanderhoof last November.
This alert was issued this morning after it was determined that it met the required core criteria.
The alert criteria are, number one, that there's reasonable belief of active threat with significant threat to the public. Two, the threat is unpredictable and challenging for police to mitigate. And three, that there is sufficient information about the threat and location.
I am happy that it was initiated and that the reason for it, it was the right reason to initiate it.
There were complaints that it woke up people when it went off on phones as far away
Broken glass, breaking the glass.
as Victoria. But for many in the community, it was welcome and useful.
I really appreciated the emergency aspect of it, the immediate drawing attention to it, and the mass awareness.
And she says so she could tell others. Time will tell what lessons can be learned and if people did have the information they needed when they needed it.
Any situation that happens like this, there is a debrief afterwards to review to see if, the proper action was taken.
After the investigation is completed, obviously there is reviews to understand how and why, the alerts were issued the way that they were done.
I'm not going to do a full decode on this event. I don't think that it's significant enough. However, I will drop my comments as they come up.
2 people are dead and another 2 are in hospital, and the
So you got 2 people dead, 2 injured. That's your 22. That's a V.
suspect involved in multiple shootings killed by police. This community in Langley shaken awake by an emergency alert early Monday morning about violence here in the city's downtown core. I'm at 200th Street and Langley Bypass, where the suspect was killed.
I've been noticing a lot of 2s come up lately. Could mean the 22. The reporter is standing outside Indigo bookstore. Indigo is one of the colors of the rainbow or the chakra system. Indigo is the color of the third eye chakra, the 33 CC. When you are in Christ consciousness, your third eye is open. And again, building off of the event that I did last time, that would tie into the look, see, 00, the eyes, the 2 eyes being open. Pay attention. Wake up. See the codes.
It's the city's business center, now blocked off by police tape and police cars. But this is just one of several scenes being investigated by police. 2 men are dead, 1 woman severely injured, and another man shot in the leg at separate scenes around Langley.
He's shot in the leg. Quite a few people have been shot in the leg, or they've been showing their wounded leg. Could be a reference to the last leg of the wheel, the 4x4 of the Zodiac.
Langley. Police say the shooting started around midnight on Monday morning. The first at Creekstone Place, a supportive housing building, where 1 man was found dead. Then at around 3 a.m., a woman shot and injured at a second location. Another man found dead around 5 a.m. at the Langley City bus loop. And here, a man found with a leg injury at around 5:45, and the suspect was killed by police.
We have identified Jordan Daniel Goggin as the suspect in relation to this file.
I don't know how he can still be a suspect considering they killed the guy, but, that's what they're saying. Okay, so Daniel means God is my judge, and Jordan means to flow down or descend. Jordan is the name of the Jordan River, which is one of your 4 rivers that flow to your brain. And Langley means long wood. In the last event, there was a couple of mentions of the word wood. So this is another wood.
Mr. Goggin is known to police for non-criminal contacts, And as far as the motive is concerned, that is ongoing as we are in the preliminary stages of our investigation.
Local advocates say the victims were both homeless, but police haven't shared their names.
So if you see this, there's a quick shot of the Cactus Club Cafe, which is a 333, and that Amber Alert went out at 333.
We are still determining if they were homeless. We're interviewing the suspect's family and associates, and hopefully through that information we'll be able to piece together what happened and what transpired to this and provide that to you at a later update.
Kimberly Snow, who runs a local aid organization, says she knew them, and a memorial will be
Milestones, and milestone is a stone or pillar set up on a highway or other line of travel to mark the distance in miles.
Be held after their families are notified, something her organization has done in the past for other unhoused.
There's a sign here that says diamonds. Diamonds are stones. They're gemstones. And a diamond, if you crush carbon, turns into a diamond. Crushing is the process of leavening. You go through the process of leavening as a carbon being. You become crystallized. You become a diamond.
Members of the community.
It's just I saw them last Wednesday.
Now this lady is wearing Kim's Angels t-shirt with an angel on it. She's standing in front of her truck that's pink with Kim's Angels on it. Kim means noble or brave.
And it was hard to believe. They hang out downtown Langley. They hang out by the casino. They hang out at
This is Cascades Casino, another 3-3 CC. Cascade means to fall in cascades or to flow water off a cliff, waterfall. From cascare to fall. So we had descend and now we have fall. She is an angel, a noble angel, talking about Cascades Casino, talking about the fall. A little house, diminutive of casa, house, which could be a reference to a house of the zodiac.
the Langley Vineyard Church, like where we are every Wednesday. So every Wednesday we're there. So they come and, like I said, get food, get clothing, sit, have a coffee.
The mayor of Langley City offering words of solidarity for her community after a tragic morning.
I'm here with a heavy heart.
So this lady who was in the other clip is the mayor. So it makes a little bit more sense now that she's the one who is mentioning the frustration of the Amber Alert coming out after the fact. Her name is Val Van Den Broek. VV Den Broek.
Tragedy this morning in our neighborhoods.
So she uses the word tragedy. Tragedy is a play.
I just want to say to the community, we're strong. We'll get through this. We've been through lots before.
I'm not going to play this video, but I did come across a screenshot here of the unmarked police vehicle that went off the road. It was shot, the windows were shot out, and it ended up next to milestones. And the text says, Canada reported its last deadliest gun rampage in 2020 for your 22, in which 22 people were killed. So 2 mentions of 22, which is VV. VV is the new world, the singularity. So that's really all I wanted to mention regarding this particular event. And more importantly, wanted to point out the use of the Amber Alert system for these types of events, and that alerting people after the fact is not sufficient enough. So they want to alert people in advance. All right, that's really all I wanted to say. Hope you're having a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye.